Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today on June 10th, 2006 to unveil the new control system for Chris Thrash and his Billybob and Looney Bird show. I'm Aaron Fector, and I'm the creator and the designer of the Chris Thrash control system, and I'm going to be showing it to you today. So Chris has a Billybob and a Looney Bird, much like the one that's still down in the barrel. And except his Billybob and Looney Bird don't work. So he came to me and said, Aaron, would you produce a control system that'll run my characters and also pack it full of great Billybob and Looney Bird shows? And I said, sure. I don't have anything else to do. So I've been working on this for Chris for about a year. And now Billybob and Looney Bird are going to run on Chris Thrash's control system. Now the cool thing that I want to show you first about it is that all the shows are stored on an iPod. Okay, and an iPod, of course, as you know, is the new revolutionary MP3 player, so all the shows are stored in MP3 format. Go ahead and switch to the control box. I'm going to show everybody the control box while we're at it. Oh, hey, I'm not... Hey, who is that guy? That's not the right scene. Okay, here we go. Try this one. Try this one. There we go. All right, that's the control box. By the way, that guy was me. Rolf the Wolf. The control box, as you can see, is a lot like an Uncle Clunk controller. And it has the genuine Creative Engineering name. My name is on there. Chris Thrash's name is on there for being the one it's dedicated to. And so is the Creative Engineering logo, as developed by Dave Thomas. And I have autographed it just in case that's important to Chris. So the box, as you can see, has in it power supplies like any box would have, and they are just under the lid. Here's how you open the box. Okay, these are the control boards. These are the power supplies, and the wave shaper is right here. Now you don't want to touch any of this stuff right here. Okay, these are power supplies. They have high voltage connected to them, and it really sucks when you get shocked. So we'll keep that lid on there like that, and we're going to take a look at these control boards in a minute and see how this works. But there's one for Billybob, and there's one for Looney Bird. All right? And we're going to come back to this in just a minute. Let's fasten this up. Because right now, what I'd like to do is show you, hey, there we go, is show you how this works. Okay, so this is the I keep calling it the TiVo controller, but it's not really a TiVo controller. It is a iPod. We go, oh, by the way, in case I screw up at all, let's blame it on how late it is. I'm going to introduce you to my lovely assistant now, who will tell us how late it is. Come on up here, young lady. This young lady has been helping me all night to get prepared for this this little scene. And what is your name?
Kerry.
Kerry. And I sure want to tell you how much we all appreciate the work that you've done to get this show together for us tonight.
Thank you.
And she's done everything. She got the lights set up. She got the controller. She got the camera angles. She dusted off Billybob's face. And Kerry, do you know how to work an iPod?
No.
Okay, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
You hit menu.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the song, and then you hit play, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to hit play, and when I do, I want you to go hit video switch, all right?
Okay.
So that everybody can see the show. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready, set, play.
Folks, it's time to guess the name of a TV show on TV. Oh boy! Yeah, and it's a show you hate but you love. When I get home from school,
He's running off the Chris Thrash controller.
Before I turn on the tube, I'll eat a sandwich, maybe four. Then I race in the living room just in time to watch my favorite show. It's a corny show, but even though I never miss a day. Have you guessed the name of it? It's a show we love to hate. The Brady Bunch, the show we love to hate. The Brady Bunch, the acting ain't that great. You'll toss your lunch. That's the show we love to hate. The Brady Bunch.
All right, and then I hit stop on the controller. If I hadn't, it would just continue to play. It would play the very next show after that one. Well, make a liar out of me.
Howdy, folks.
Here's the...
You know, the other day, I was reminiscing.
That's the Buddy Holly medley. This is a
Looney
skit.
Bird, I hope you got the bugs out of that show selector system you've been building because somebody just pressed a button on it.
Oh yeah, I think it's working, Billybob.
Okay, well, what song did they pick?
Well, I gotta go down and look at...
This is Thank God I'm a Country Bear. Daydream Believer, part of the Monkees medley.
Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. Me shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a
Okay, thank you.
homecoming queen?
All right, so I hit pause. The show is over. We can move up to any song that we want. But now, before we go any further and showing you all the shows that are on here, which you've already seen a bunch of, there's actually 55 shows on this iPod. I'm going to show you a little bit about the controller box itself. So let's see here. This is, by the way, a very complicated production here. My assistant is sitting there ready, willing, and able to press the button. Let's see. We're going to do a preset, too. Go ahead, lovely assistant. See what you got. Now. Excellent. Now we're going back to Chris Thrash's control box. Let's see exactly what's going on inside the box, shall we? We open up the box like this. We go back to the Billybob the Looney Bird board. We hit play on the iPod. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit further and see what's going on that board. You see those red lights on the right of the bar right here? These red lights right here, those three on the right side are the sync lights. When those lights are on, that means the signals are not coming in. Either it's turned off or it's broken. Okay? But when you turn it on, like this, those lights go out, and the lights that correspond to the movements are all flashing. There's Billy Bob's flashing movements. There's Looney Bird's flashing movements. Just as a side note, you can ignore these two lights, these two little random lights that are on. That happens to be a little hardware malfunction, but it doesn't bother anything because this is Looney Bird's control box, and he has hardly any signals. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so now here I am in the scene. It's great new scene you haven't seen yet. Me with the control box, Billy Bob in the background. Hey. Let's see, but what's the purpose of this scene? Well, because, see, that way I can dramatically come around the table and put my hand out as if to say, voila. Okay, so anyway, let's take another look at those signals. If for some reason or other your character is not working, all right? If for some reason, say, you had a song, which I found one on here that wasn't working quite right, we're going to have to fix it. And what was the name of that song, lovely assistant?
That was Rocky Raccoon.
Rocky Raccoon. Okay, very good. Let's go to Rocky Raccoon. We can pick it right off of the menu here. See, just like this. We go to Rocky Raccoon and we play it. Now, watch this.
Well, welcome back, folks, to another great show here
You can
by
see
the
it's synced
Rock-afire
up right
Explosion.
now.
And at this time, we're going to do our tribute to the Beatles' White Album.
But there's a little
which, if
section
you're old enough to remember,
that doesn't sync
you'll
up
know
here.
was the most creative album ever recorded in the history of music.
Right.
Somewhere in the Black
Shoot.
Mountain Hills of
Look, it worked.
a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
Maybe it's
And one
flaky.
day his woman ran off with another guy.
Here, let's rewind
Hit
it.
young Rocky in the eye. Ever recorded in the history of music.
See what happens. There it is.
Somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of
Okay.
Dakota lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
Now I'm going to fix that, and then it comes into sync.
And one day his
So I'm
woman
planning to
ran off
fix that.
with another guy.
But if you called me and were trying to tell me there was something wrong, this is what I'd ask you to look at, the sync lights. Because when the sync lights don't work, the character doesn't work. I'll show you. Let's first rewind to the part that doesn't
Hit
work,
young Beatles' White Album.
if you will.
Which, if you're old enough to remember,
you'll know it was the most creative album ever recorded in the history of music.
Somewhere in
See?
Black
His
Mountain
mouth isn't
Hills,
working.
Dakota lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
But when it comes into sync,
One day his woman ran off with another guy.
when it comes into sync,
Hit young Rocky in the eye.
let's see, it does seem to be coming into sync.
Said, I'm gonna get
If
that
you will.
boy. So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room at the
see?
saloon.
Looney Bird's is in sync, but Billy
And
Bob's is
Rocky
not.
Raccoon
Now, I found
stepped into his
that by
room,
reducing the volume
only to
just ever so
find
slightly, it
just
causes it to come into
5
sync. And I raised it back up. I'm going to have to fix that so that you don't have that annoyance.
equipped with
But that's a good example of how you might debug your system. All right. Let's go ahead and play some shows, shall we? Let's see. There's a lot of really great shows on here. Let's see what we have here. We have On the Road Again. I'll just start A through Z. A Little Bit Wrong, Abbey Road. Let's see. Album Promotion, where they actually try to sell their GR first album. All My Lovin'. Baseball, I like to play baseball. Blackbird, Singing in the Dead of Night. Book your parties in advance. That's one of my favorite ones because that one, if you will, Billy Bob's playing him some Led Zeppelin licks.
Looney Bird! Looney Bird! Looney Bird! Looney, I bet you're wondering why I'm playing some Led Zeppelin out here. Yeah, why don't you fill me in there, Billy Bob Zepp, baby? Okay. Well, you see, I just wanted to tell everybody that out there, well, it's hard to talk and play this at the same time, but I'll try. I want to tell everybody, if you're going to have a birthday party here, why, book that reservation in advance, and I'll be very happy. How come, Billy Bob? Because, you see, I got a lot of practicing to do for those birthday shows, and we got to make the cakes, and we got to plan everything, and you know what? We got so many people that wants to have birthday parties here that we have to book them in advance. It's kind of like one of those bureaucratic things that just happens sometimes. I understand, Billy Bob, but if everybody books... Wait, what are you doing? How'd you like that? I've been practicing. Watch this. Ooh! That ain't nothing. So when you book your birthday parties in advance, we'll have time to prepare the most wonderful birthday party you ever did have.
All right. So that's my favorite little Book Your Birthday Party in Advance skit. Let's see. Let me show you something else about the iPod here. Well, it's hard to keep up with. It's so small. It's hard to believe that this is where all the shows are stored. The shows and the data are stored right here. But they are. Let's see. There's a number of shows on here you could play for somebody having a birthday party. If it was their birthday. Let's see what you would do, Chris. Happy birthday. Let's find Happy Birthday. Right here. It's right before Happy Together.
Hey, we got a birthday in the house.
Here we go, everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Now here's something special. When you play this birthday song, they're sitting there, their birthday candles are burning, but you tell them, don't blow out the candles yet. Don't blow them out. Here's why.
It's too short. Let's do it again.
We're doing it again.
Hey, we got a
After
birthday.
this is when you blow out the birthday. Another time.
Birthday to you.
See, so we give them two happy birthday songs.
You. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
out the candles. Do it. Oh, wow. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, man, you're doing great. Oh, that was great. The fireworks and the yelling and the screaming's going on behind you. And then the fireworks. Okay, here we go. I always like that last little blast of fireworks. And then, of course, we turn off the show. So that shows you how to do the birthday show. Now, there's other kinds of shows that you can do with kids to have a lot of fun. There are dances, okay? Well, there are dance. There's one dance. And everybody knows how to do this dance. Some people, when they grow up, are too embarrassed to do this dance. But I am not. I will never be too embarrassed to do this dance. Especially because this is the dance that made Looney Birds famous. I will now demonstrate. And also, I will invite all of you out there in the audience, including my lovely assistant, to join me if you feel so moved. If you don't feel so moved, well...
Okay, I need all the kids up front here. Everybody come on up, because it's time to do a group dance. And you'll know what it is when you hear the music, and I want somebody to come up here and teach it for me.
Us.
Yeah, that's right. It's the Crazy Chicken. Yippee! Okay, now everybody run around the room once. Flap those wings. You're flying south for the winter. Okay, come on back up now. Get ready, here we go. Looney Bird, sing it. We're a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. Yes, a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. And a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. Fly around the room. And flop those wings. Yeah, we have to find a place to lay your eggs. Come on up now. Fly around here. Get on back up here. Yeah, it's time to do it again. Here we go, everybody. One more time around the room. Everybody fly. And flop those wings. Yeah, you wouldn't want to fall out of the sky. Fly around the room. Fly around the room. One more time. And a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. And a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. And a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot of this. Give yourselves a big hand. I mean wing.
And that's how you do the funky chicken. Yes, the kids will love doing that. Okay, Chris, you just bring the kids up, do the funky chicken with them. It don't matter. Thank you. I want to give everybody give another big round of applause to my great assistant here, my right-hand man, if you will, for helping me on that show. Thank you very much. Very nice job. So, I think it's time for us to just show you some more shows. Let's see, what else can we tell you? Let me see if I can tell you anything more about the box here while I'm at it, if you will. Alrighty. Yep. Here we go. So, the box has a bit stripper for each character, Billybob and Looney Bird, as you know. And let's just take a look at these connections in here, okay? This is always good to know. Let's go to preset 3. This is the input that comes from the wave shaper. See that wire right there? That's the wire that comes from the wave shaper that's up here. Zoom out just a little bit for me there. you can't do it, I have to do it. There we go. See, so the wave shaper that's up here has this wire that goes down here, and then this is the input into the first bit stripper board. Each bit stripper board also has a buffered output, which then goes into the input of the next bit stripper board, which also has a buffered output, which could go into another bit stripper board. So if we wanted to, we could theoretically run a whole show off of bit stripper boards, each character having their own bit stripper board. And at the back end of the bit stripper board, there's a character cable connector. See, so it works out just perfectly. So anyway, that's why this works out so well for Chris, is to have 2 bit strippers running his Billybob and Looney Bird show. Okay, so that's the inputs and the outputs on the bit stripper board. Each bit stripper also has a custom chip. This is a proprietary custom chip that I developed way back a long time ago, almost 23 years ago, that runs the bit strippers. And then on the rest of the circuits on the board are just simply drivers, LEDs to show you which bits are flapping and flopping, and then the cable connector in the back, which goes out to the characters. So it's very simple. It's a wonder that it took me so long to build it. It took me a whole year. But, you know, I'm busy doing other things. Right, lovely assistant? was that a giggle? All right. Here, don't laugh at me. All right. So, let's see here. Let me see what kind of scenes I got. Okay, I got Billy Bob right here. All right, hey everybody. Now, let's see. What else do we want to tell them? Oh, I know. Let's just show them some more shows. All right. I hate to say goodbye. You know, once I say goodbye, it's over. The demo tape is over. What else can I show you before I turn off the demo tape? Well, let's go back to the menu. We have Ghostbusters. I'm just going to flip through here and let you see. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what's the most fun thing. After you get all this working, you get to use a feature of the iPod that everybody loves and works great with Billy Bob as well. It's Shuffle Songs. So I'm going to press Shuffle Songs and let it play all the songs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
in
Billy
whatever
Bob,
order
and I'm Looney Bird,
it wants.
And we're plumb tickled that you picked the show on the show selector for us to do for you today.
Okay.
And we're going to come right on out and do that show for you just as soon as Looney Bird figures out what button you pressed.
That's right. You see, it's flashing over there on that side of the stage, and I can't see it from here.
Yeah, so read it, would you? Would you just read that button that's flashing on there and holler it up here and tell us what it is so we'll know what show we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah. Oh. Right.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks.
See, and it just continues to play. It's now playing the little Mrs. Robinson show. If you want to skip a show, you can just press fast forward.
Testing.
It'll go to the next show.
1, 2, 3. Testing. Is this mic on?
It's on, Looney Bird.
Okay, well, you out there in the audience have requested a power-packed show.
Power-packed.
A show filled with enthusiasm.
Okay.
Filled with excitement.
Here we go to the next show. This is the
Howdy,
Smitty
everybody.
Super Service
I'm
Station.
Billy Bob, down at Smitty Super Service Station. If you're looking for good, dependable auto repair service and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, why don't you try Smitty Super Service Station, where we always satisfy our customer.
Okay, here's the next show. The album promotion. The next
Okay,
show.
I need all the kids up front
Yes, the
here.
funky
Everybody
chicken.
come on.
Yakety yak.
Take out the papers on the trash, or you don't get no spending.
By the way, you can also fast forward a show to any position.
Right, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety
I can take it all the way to the end. And then after it ends, it'll go on with the next show that the iPod has chosen to shuffle. Here it goes. See, it's doing a little bit wrong from the Monkees medley. Next, Mr. Bassman. Next, in December. Next, Everything's Beautiful, including the Call to Granny. All right, there you are. The Call to Granny. Here, I'll show you. I'll fast forward to the Call to Granny. Should be about here.
House. And that always makes me think of you, because you've been living in the country all your life. Well, tell us, Granny, is there any big news in Union there right now?
No, they ain't no news in Union worth a cent. I think they're going to be They're going to put up a building.
well, I hope
It's in honor of Chris Thrash.
well, Granny, I sure do miss y'all.
Okay, here, let's go to the next one. Billy Bob singing Safety Dance. Billy Bob and Looney. Next one. Happy Together.
Hello.
Three Little
my name's
Fishies.
Melissa Dawn.
Brady Bunch.
Oops, it's
Abbey Road. Now here's a good one. I'm going to let this one play all the way through because this is kind of interesting how we did this for a two-character show. Here we go.
You never give me your money. You only give me your funny paper. And in the middle of negotiations, you break down. I never give you my number. I only give you my situation, and in the middle of investigations, I break down. Oh, that magic feeling, nowhere to go. Oh, that magic feeling, nowhere to go, nowhere to go. Once there was a way to get back home. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby.
No, this is not a mistake. Billy Bob is just waiting for his part.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the
All right, so that's Abbey Road. Did I remember to put Her Majesty on here? I mean, let's see. We go to the menu. We go to music. We go to H. Wait, we go to songs. We go to H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Her. Oh my goodness gracious, we forgot to put Her Majesty on here. I don't have Her Majesty is a pretty good girlfriend, all that stuff. I'm sorry, Chris, we can't ship your show yet. It doesn't have Her Majesty on it. Well, tell you what, we'll do. We can start all over again. That's all we can do. Just start all over again. Be another year. Right. Just kidding. We'll figure out something, okay? I might have to ship it to you over the internet. All right, let's see what else. We have songs. Let's see, we had, that was Abbey Road. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, that's a hard one.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Is this mic on?
It's on, Looney Bird.
We have Little Arrows. We have Loose Wheel. We have Man in the
If you
Mirror.
look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, then get a nose job or a cleft foot in your chin or
But we
something.
don't
I
have
know.
Her Majesty.
Make a change for once in
It's my assistant's fault. Come on up here. Help me run through these shows.
Gonna make a difference. Gonna make things right.
See, there's... Okay, what's that one?
Would you look at
Mandate
that,
from
Looney
the
Bird?
people.
Somebody pressed the
Right.
button on the show selector.
Let's do the next
Talk
one.
about a man.
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird.
Mr. Bassman. Mrs. Robinson. Oh, Dawn.
Well,
The
folks, here we
Olympics
are to
day.
interview Looney Bird, who's our Olympic.
On the road again.
I'll light
Our
the
house.
fire.
Poetry in motion. Rain on the roof. No sweet sailors.
Well, welcome back, folks, to
Rocky
another
Raccoon.
great show.
Safety dance. Satisfaction.
Howdy, folks.
Show select a
Right
demo.
now,
Simple Simon Says.
Billy Bob
Looney
Crying
Bird?
to Looney Bird, the skit off of one of our oldest
Looney
show
Bird?
tapes. That's what it says. This is terrible. I got bad reviews
Looney
on
Bird?
this.
I'd like to talk to you.
It's dramatic, okay? It's drama. See? He's upset.
I'm sorry I fussed at you a little while ago,
But
Looney
see,
Bird.
there's a twist. He doesn't know his microphone
I'm
is
only
on.
human, you know.
See?
Please talk to me.
See, it's a technical malfunction.
You know you're my best friend, Looney Bird. And
See, Looney Bird's
I
ignoring
promise
him.
I'll never yell at you again if you'll talk to me, Looney Bird.
Billy Bob's crying real tears. Get alligator
Please
tears.
say you'll forgive me.
Here comes Looney Bird.
I forgive you, Billy Bob.
Aw.
You do?
Sure. You're my best friend.
Now, all this happened behind closed curtains in
Yeah.
showbiz.
That's why I was teasing with ya.
Oh, Looney Bird, what's that noise?
I don't know.
Sounds like feedback. Can't be feedback.
Trust me, Billy Bob, it's
Microphones
feedback.
aren't on.
Yeah, your mic's on.
Microphone's not on, is it? Looney Bird, check your microphone. See if it's on.
Okay, Billy Bob.
See,
Billy Bob, it's on.
Oh, no.
Boy, you gotta look stupid when them curtains open. I'll be in my barrel.
No, now you come back here, Looney Bird. Don't leave me out here alone.
see now the curtain's open.
Hi, folks. I guess y'all are kind of wondering what's going on, and
See, he's embarrassed.
well,
This is the first
that is
embarrassed
to say,
animated character.
in as much as I'm gonna take a break, okay? I hear the telephone ringing. I gotta go.
Something that not too many people know is that telephone ringing at the end of that skit, that was accidental. Yes, that's right. I was recording the Billy Bob skit. I was trying to figure out how to get out of it, and I heard the phone ring in the other room. So that was actually not intended. A lot like that gunshot that you hear on that roller coaster song. What's that roller coaster song? Oh, come up here and explain this to me, because I'm always getting this stuff mixed up. My assistant director of entertainment. What am I trying to think of?
Okay, we know that song, Love Roller Coaster.
Love roller coaster. Roller coaster.
Yeah, right.
Of love.
Well, supposedly, there is a scream at the beginning, and there's an urban myth about how that...
Wait, come here. Let's get a better shot of you. You're awful pretty. Where's my... Oh, wait, hold on. This is my... Here, okay, here we go. Okay, here. Come on in here. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's try this shot right here. That's a good one. There we are. Okay. Now tell us about Love Roller Coaster again.
Okay, well, there's a scream at the beginning of the song, and I guess there's like an urban myth about how the scream got there.
Okay, well, come over here and tell me the urban myth.
Okay, well, there's like a few stories about how it went. I can't remember them all, like right now.
We only want to hear one.
Well, okay, let me think.
They were in the recording studio.
Right, and supposedly a woman got murdered while they were recording that song, like right at that point, and it got actually like caught in the background.
Somebody screamed because she got murdered.
Because she got murdered. But
And it was in the other room.
It was in the other room. Well, it was in the same...
Building.
Yeah.
But in the other room. So it's kind of like a muffled scream.
Right. I'm sorry. It's like so early in the morning. I can't...
What time is it?
Straight. It's going to be like 7 a.m. or so.
It is. And we're forcing you to watch all this crap. Because this is the Chris Thrash new control system for his Billy Bob and Looney Bird demo. Let's proceed, shall we? Very good. It was a good explanation. I liked it. Okay. Smitty Super Service Station.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Billy Bob, down at
This is...
Smitty Super Service Station.
Right. And this is Billy Bob with Swangin'.
Welcome back, everybody.
Billy Bob with
You're
the Tune
at Showcase
Machine.
Pizza Place, and if you were around...
Billy Bob with Water
Well, look, Looney,
Under the
somebody
Bridge
used
skit.
your invention. Okay, everybody, this is a sing-along, and I need you to help me because I got a cold.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Take out the papers and the trash.
Yakety yak. And the last song on our selection is Your Mother Should Know. Unfortunately, we don't have Her Majesty. I don't know what to say about it, except to say that we could delay this, try and get the song, or we could put this thing in a box and get it to Chris. What do you think Chris would want?
Sing it again.
If you will.
Lift up your hearts and sing me a song that was a hit before your mother was born.
I'm just going to dance my way out of this demo tape. Would you like to come up and dance with me?